Hello, and these are the five worst predictions quotes that I saw. So here's the first. So if excessive smoking actually plays a role in the production of lung cancer, it seems to be a minor one. So that was said by W.C. Huber from the National Cancer Institute in 1954. So basically, this quote to me is indicative of the fact that while many people believe science is capable of solving all their problems, in a lot of ways, science, and especially medicine, is more practiced as an educated guess and check. So this quote, just shows the extreme lack of insight we once had into the effects of smoking cigarettes, but also makes one aware, you know, basically if they could believe such fallacies then, what fallacies could they believe now? And that's not to say that to be a skeptic of, scientific fact, but more to be wary of, not everything being said today is what exactly is going to be said tomorrow. So that brings us to our next quote. So it'll be gone by June. So that was Variety magazine in regards to rock and roll in 1955. So it shows the fact that no one can really, no trend can be predicted outright, and it would have been exceptionally hard for somebody in the 50s to imagine, all the various trends that would have happened in American culture, like let alone something that would, go on to change all of, culture and, beliefs and, have so much influence on so many people. So that brings us to our next one. So no, it will not. No, it will make war impossible. Hiram Maxim, inventor of the machine gun, in response to the question, will this gun make war more terrible? Will this gun not make war more terrible? From Havelock Ellis, an English scientist in 1893. So this quote basically shows the naivete of those in the past and the violent transformation that war underwent. So in attempting to develop the best weapons in order to protect themselves and save more of their own lives, what they actually just ended up doing was just raising the ante. However, the same thing happened with the nuclear bomb, and to some extent though, the nuclear bomb actually kind of works because in a way, it's like, hey, we both have nuclear weapons. We don't want to destroy everybody, so we won't even go to war because we don't want it to go there. So it's called mutually assured destruction. So the next one is, I think there's a world market for maybe 5 computers, said Thomas Watson, who was a chairman of IBM in 1943. So this quote basically shows how, again, no one can necessarily predict how amazing an invention is yet, and it also shows that, the computer was already there. But it wasn't just a computer. It took people who realized the potential of the computer in order for it to make it big. And then the next one is by Sir William Preece, chief engineer of the British Post Office in 1878. The Americans have need of the telephone, but we do not. We have plenty of messenger boys. So basically this one was pretty funny, and it was basically that, all too often people become comfortable with, the status quo, and they're convinced that things will be the same as they are right now. And I don't think that's necessarily like human. If we didn't have the following human characteristic, I don't think this would be an issue. But humans love the idea of things remaining the same. They don't like change. So I think that's more of a reflection of, or projection of, like what we want onto the world. Like, oh, everything will be the same now. My computer will always be as fast as it will be, and the following line of thinking. Anyhow, that concludes the 5 worst predictions. Thank you.